All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, dwarves. Last time on Limbus Company. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, we're just learning more like freaking tidbits about how tragic Hong Lu's past is, and like, oh, I want to see what exactly the fuck they did something to him. I know they did something to him, and we all. By the way, Gubo is here, along with the other brother that was working with fucking the other brother of Hong Lu that was working with fucking N-Corp. Oh my god, and somebody who knows Ryoshi was also here. Hello, Unix Citizen Jiljal. And also some crazy Jiangxia guy who is actually the brother of the girl that is betrothed to Hong Lu. Oh my god. Oh yeah, and Library Survivor. Yeah, like fucking, they could like totally wipe us all out. They're star of the city, aren't they? Yeah. They could wipe us all out in 2 fucking seconds. But Hong Lu has not had his turn yet, and I do want to know exactly why. Like, I want to know why they don't want Hong Lu to participate in this. It has obviously must have something to do with his eye, but what is the exact significance of that, other than like the jade of the family or whatever that means? Here we go. Well, general receptions still count. We know that absolutely for sure. Let's see. Declaration of participation. What exactly? Oh my god, we're gonna finish part 1 today. They're probably gonna leave us on a big fucking cliffhanger. Isn't that Jiao Bao you?
What's that doing here? What did you say?
예상은 하고 있었지만 엄청나게 시선을 끌고 있네요.
I had a feeling this was gonna happen, but I really kicked the hornet's nest, huh?
자자, 우러러 보시게. 마지막 용사들이 이곳에 당도하였으니.
Hark one and all, and gaze upon our glory! In the 11th hour, not the final band of heroes arrives! Hello, Celine. Welcome to the stream.
이상 씨, 왜 다른 일행이 쳐가고 있어? 이렇게 된 거 그냥 손이라도 흔들어.
Yi-sang, don't pretend you're not with us, huh? At least give the audience a wave, eh?
Guys, I don't think they're taking the announcement too well.
대부분이 당혹감 속에 턱을 일정 이상 벌리고 있거나 분노와 심려가 가득한 얼굴로 소리를 지르고 있다.
A large portion of the audience is vociferously expressing their collective confusion, wrath, and concern. These emotions are expressed by their jaws that have been opened past a certain degree.
I'm really intrigued so far. We haven't even started the contest proper, and it's already exciting and intriguing. As Marceau observed, I realized that the chaos wasn't restricted to the audiences. The candidates were starting to get agitated too.
저런 놈이지. 겉으로는 실실 웃다가 쥐도 새도 모르게 주변을
Damn.
멸해버리는 그 더러운 성정.
Contempt and awe ego suit. Damn. That's a law, isn't it? No joke.
And there he is, the disgusting, duplicitous bastard who brings annihilation to everyone around him with that silly, innocent smile.
어떻게 된 거야? 도우기는 가주대전 참가 안 하는 거 아니었어?
Huh? What's going on? I thought Bao Ye wasn't participating in the Hard Rock War.
결국 저 멍청이가.
That dumbass. It's gonna be so heartbreaking if she dies. I really hope she doesn't.
모분.
SYMC. Explain yourself.
뭐 하는 거지?
Now.
아까 가마에서 소주 씨가 요슈 씨가 그 말하면 제 목숨을 걸고 칼을 붙들고 있으라 했어요.
Miss Saudi told me to grab onto your sword like my life depended on if you accept the exact phrase!
아이씨, 그냥
Blimey, can't we just...
히스클리프 씨도요. 그냥 싹 다 패버리자 같은 말을 하면
Hello, Thoros. Welcome to the stream. On Twitch. I didn't get the paid Battle Pass ticket banner, but so I don't know what it says. Well, I did get the I did pay for the Battle Pass, but I don't think I got the extra one. I didn't get the extra one for the extra banner.
She mentioned you too, Heathcliff. She told me that if you ever said anything like, can't we just give him a good beating and be done with it?
이런 광경은
Oh my
오랜만이네요.
god! Oh, he's remembering the April Fools.
What a throwback.
정숙.
Oh my god, that was canon. It was canon. It was canon.
Decorum. I demand decorum.
네 몸에 생책이라도 나면 어쩌려는 게냐?
I hope you do not mean to risk having your body marred.
지금이라도 물어거라. 어서.
Withdraw your name. It isn't too late. No.
Why don't they want him participating? Why?
가볼게요.
Sure, tell me what it says.
I'm heading in, Father.
33번째 참가자 가시 가문의 오
33rd candidate, Bao Yu of the Jia family.
앞으로.
Come forth.
단테님 준비되셨죠?
Ready, Dante?
How's he gonna die? I don't know.
그리고
And?
로슈 씨도요.
Oh, he wants Ryoshi to do it. I see.
What about you, Ryoshu?
뭐든지 썰고 싶다.
I'm itching to get shopping.
기분이 굉장히 더럽다.
Need to vent this shitty feeling. Hello, King Ragnarok and Syntax. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Main Strange.
파우스트 씨 진짜 괜찮겠죠?
Are you sure they're gonna be okay, Faust?
괜찮은 것이 아니라 하더라도 해야 하는 것은 해야 하는 것입니다.
This is something that must be done regardless of the soundness of its participants. Faust spoke sternly.
나는 여전히 이 계획이 그리 마음에 들지 않소.
I still quite detest this plan.
사실 누구도 이 계획을 두 팔 벌려 환영하는 사람은 없어요.
Yeah, they don't want to kill Hong Lu on purpose. Is it? Yeah. Hold on, let's be honest for a sec. Are any of us actually happy to go through with this? Seriously? Not even. Okay, I guess that's the one. Gee. Hong Lu, Ryoshu, and I walked up to the platform. Up close, it was much larger, grander, and more imposing than I thought it'd be.
선을 넘어서 들어오거라.
Enter the fabric threshold. Once we walked past the curtains as instructed, we saw Jia Yuanchun, Jia Mu, and Jia Sheng waiting for us inside.
출가의 생에서 어떠한 심정의 변화가 있었는진 모르겠으나
I know not what, in your life beyond the hedges, could have wrought this change of heart.
네가 가주에 도전하는 진귀한 광경을 보게 될 줄이야.
But to see you aspire to the seat of the hierarch is indeed a sight most curious.
오랜만이에요, 누님.
It's been a while, big sister.
큐사에서의 생활은 무사 평안하셨나요?
Has the life in Q Corp been treating you well?
많은 것을 보고 배웠지.
I have seen and learned much,
네가 그랬을 것처럼 보가.
as you must have, value. I wouldn't be surprised if she's the one, if she joins a group at the end of this. Either Damien's group or N-Corp. Probably Damien's.
이곳에 발걸음을 한 연유가 이것이었느냐?
Now I see your true reason for returning home today.
죄송해요 할머님. 세간에 밝히지 않는 편이 좋을 것 같았어요.
I'm sorry, grandmother. I thought better than to let this be common knowledge.
그렇느냐?
So you did.
의사를 밝힌 이상 물러날 곳은 없겠지.
Now that you have revealed your intent, withdrawal is no longer an option.
그래, 네가 가지고 온 답은 무엇이더냐?
Yeah, she's not blue enough, but she could change clothes. We don't know what the colors of Q-Corp are. Very well. Now present the answer you have brought here today.
정말 많은 분들이 이 자리에 서서 각자가 찾은 것에 대해 알려주려 했을 거라고 생각해요.
I'm sure you've already sat through many people standing in the same place I am now, explaining to you what it was they thought that they'd brought.
그러니 번잡스럽게 첫 마디의 말보다는 눈앞에서 보여드리는 편이 여러모로 좋으실 테죠.
Damn, badass.
So, I suppose you would much prefer that I give you a straightforward, visual demonstration than make you sit through another 1,000-word lecture.
Honglu gave Ryoshi a nod.
네, 괜찮아요.
Yes, I'm okay.
저희가 그들에게 보여줄 수 있는 답은
Our answer, that we may be able to demonstrate before them,
단테 씨의 힘으로 언제든 살아날 수 있는 생, 그 자체입니다.
is resurrection via Dante's power, to show them that to us death is but a temporary setback,
그리고 그걸 제일 극적으로 보여주기 위해서는
and a most dramatic demonstration of that ability would be to... What? Oh, damn. Wow! Oh, look at the stylized. Ooh. Bisected. Was that with Ryoshi's true sword? Whoa. Great split vertical. Oh my god. You're right. Oh, wow.
그래. 이건 인정해야겠네.
Indeed. You have certainly demonstrated something. It's not over yet, Snake.
지금까지 나온 참가자 중에서 제일 지루하지 않았다, 보가.
You were truly the least dreary part of today, Value.
아, 그렇다면 제가 눈앞에서 목숨을 잃는 편이 제일
Damn, she doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't give a fuck.
Haha, I see. So the most effective way to do it would be for me to get killed in front of them.
Oh, wow, they kept... That was with the sheath. Oh, yeah, the sword is absolutely an Aleph, then. It's gotta be. The sword is with... If that's with the sheath, the sword is without a doubt an Aleph. It's an Aleph-level ego. It's gotta be.
그것도 아주 확실하게요.
Without any room for ambiguity at that.
그렇습니다.
Yes.
그럼
Then...
저희 중 한 명이 홍루 씨를 그 목숨을 잃게끔 만들어야 한다는 건가요?
Does that mean that one of us has to, make sure that Honglu no longer lives?
야, 허감이 뭐 그리 거창해.
Oi, no need to beat around the bush.
우리 처음 만났을 때 기억 안 나냐?
Remember what we did to each other when we first met?
그렇다면 히스클리프 군은
Yeah, Heathcliff just straight up murdering Dawn randomly. I'm not murdering Dawn, but I think Dawn murdered him in like retribution.
Then Heathcliff, is the implication that you
홍루군을 아무렇지 않게 살해할 수 있다는 것인가?
are still willing to murder Hong Lu without hesitation?
살해. 야, 또 뭐 말을 그렇게?
Murder? Mate, to really have to put it like...
더 이상 악인들이 아닌 동료들을 해치는 건 싫네.
Verily, I do not wish to hurt my good companions more than I already have.
다행이라 해야 할지 모르겠지만
It may be a stretch to say that it is fortunate, however.
저희 중에서 고통 없고 신속하면서 동시에 아무런 가책이 없이 이 작전을 도와주실 분이 계시는 듯하군요.
We seem to have an individual among us who may be able to carry out the task in a most painless, swift, and unburdened manner. And everyone immediately turned to look at...
그래서 어떤 모양으로 베면 되지?
So, how would you like to be cut?
뇌횡 그 새끼 어디부터 먹었지?
Where's that fucker Lei Hung? Who's he working with? It was Ryoshi who killed Heath and Ishmael. Okay, thanks. I got it mixed up. It seemed that slicing Honglu in half did nothing to distract Ryoshi from her own thoughts. Jiamu watches in silence, motionless in her seat.
뇌까지 절단했군.
You have split his brain in half.
이 아이는 이제 생명보험으로도 되살아나지 못할 것이다.
You have irreversibly ended this child's life. Not even life insurance shall be able to bring him back now.
But you...
자, 이제 어떻게 나올 테냐?
Well then, what will you do now?
뭘 하더라도 본래의 옥으로 돌아오진 못할 터. 가문의 보석을 망가뜨린 죄값은
You have no means to restore this jade of the family. For your transgressions, you will...
시계 돌려.
Clock, spin it. And so it turned in one of the most high-intensity situations I've ever turned it. The muscle fibers, the nerves, the flesh that was split, all began to reconnect like a rewinding videotape. Huh? Wait. Why doesn't this hurt at all? What? Wait, is Dante finally used to it? Ryoshi's skill with the sword was no joke. Oh, that's right, because they feel the pain that the sinner feels, or some of it at least. Hello, Hala Mirage, welcome to the stream. I didn't even feel the slightest bit of discomfort. I doubt Hong Lu even realized that he was dying.
우리 보기가 못 본 사이에
Bao Yu, I truly realize that it's been a while since we've met.
담대해진 게 분명하구나.
He has grown quite bold. Huh?
짐승 냄새.
I smell beasts. What? Why is the Hay Show after us? Hello, Agus, welcome to the stream. Dark shadows appeared outside the curtain surrounding us before I even realized what was happening.
소, 닭, 용, 원숭이.
Bull, rooster, dragon, monkey. The Hay Show are here.
불도 불사의 해답을 찾아오라 하였지.
The task was to find the answer to freedom from aging and death.
금기를 무시하고 난장을 피우라 한 것은 아니었는데.
Oh, they don't realize what happened. Okay, this is all just a simple misunderstanding that I'm sure we won't have to fight over. not to break a taboo and precipitate the destruction of our home.
이전에 H사를 이끌던 그 가문이 멸문한 지 그리 오래되지도 않았다. 조율자와 발톱이 다시 이 홍원에서 가문을 도륙내게 하는 것은 용납될 수 없는.
It has not been that long since the family that once led H-Corp was brought to ruin. No arbiter nor claw shall ravage a family of Hongyuan again! Zhao Yunshun appeared ready to command the Heishu to kill us all, but Jamu silenced her with a wave of her hand.
기다리거라.
You will wait.
가모님,
Venerable Jamu,
부활이 끝나면 틀림없이 머리가.
I wonder, was the thing that Bina was destroying, was that the old H-Corp? I wonder. Once the resurrection is complete, the head will...
그러니 그 전에 끝내야.
We must end this before they...
일각만
Hold for one moment.
판단이 섣부르면 반드시 놓치는 것이 있기 마련.
To be rash in judgment is to judge incompletely. Hello, Stargate, welcome to the stream.
나는 우리의 보물과 불로불사의 단서 두 가지 모두 놓치고 싶지 않구나.
Oh, wait, so it was Bina that took out the old H-Corp, really? Garion, I should say. Because she was not Bina yet at the time. I wish not to lose either our treasure and a clue to immortality. And Hongli was whole again. Ah.
감사해요, 루시님. 정말 아무런 아픔도 느껴지지 않았어요. 그리고 단테님도요.
Hello, Roxas. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Ryoshu. It really didn't hurt at all. And you too, Dante.
별말.
NP.
할머니, 그리고 원춘님
Grandmother. Big Sis Yuan-chun.
보셨죠? 이게 제가 찾은 불로불사의 방법이랍니다.
Did you see that? This is the immortality I found. Pretty neat, huh?
오지 않는 건가?
Are we safe?
부시불부 시후미도.
If aught be owed, a swift vengeance shall arrive in time. It is simply yet to return. Jamu's quiet utterance seemed to dissipate the forces that had surrounded us outside the curtains.
가주심사 1차 참가자 가복.
Jia Bao Yu, in the first round of the family hierarch evaluations.
합격이란다.
You pass.
가시복 합격.
Bao Yu of the Jia family passes. Oh, thank God.
무슨 술수를 쓴 거지?
What trickery is this?
분명 홍원을 떠나 한량 같은 여행이나 다닌다 들었는데 그 사이 무슨 묘수를 가져온 거야?
Like, I thought he was off on some sightseeing tour away from Hongyuan, like a jobless rich kid. How did he even manage to find his own answer?
1차 심사 종료.
Thus ends the first round.
합격자들은 곧바로 내일 열릴 2차 심사를 준비하라.
Those who passed must prepare for the second round set to commence tomorrow.
2차 심사와의 간극간 후보자끼리 서로 위해를 가하는 것은 금지되어 있다.
Remember, the candidates are barred from harming one another between now and the commencement of the second round of the evaluations.
이것은 유일한 규칙으로 위반한 후보자는 즉시 탈락된다는 점 양지하길 바란다.
This is our one and only rule. Thus, remember it well. Anyone who would dare break it shall immediately be disqualified.
이상.
That is all.
As soon as Judge Zhang announced the end of the first round, everyone in the audience seats began rushing toward the first floor. You're getting mixed up with that crowd's probably not a great idea. Let's get out of here.
네, 저희는 곧바로 홍로 씨의 방으로 이동하도록 하죠.
Indeed. Let us immediately return to Hong Lu's room. Decide to slip out of here before the curious crowd swept us away. However, as we turn around to leave, Jiachu, when are we gonna fight you? And your girlfriend. Said Jiachu in our path.
아, 치우 형님이시군요. 1차 대전에 합격한 걸 축하드려요.
Oh, Big Brother 2. Congratulations on passing the first round.
도련님도 합격하셨다죠? 축하드려요.
I hear that you passed as well, young master. Congratulations are in order, it seems.
평생토록 가주 자리에는 일말의 관심조차 보이지 않으셨던 도련님이
How is it that you, young master, who has not shown an inkling of ambition toward the seat of the hierarch,
어쩐 일로 이렇게 주목을 한 몸에 받으며 가주대전에 나오셨을지
suddenly emerged as one of its candidates, positively stealing the show?
뭐 갑자기 욕심이 날 수도 있는 거 아니겠어?
Yeah, that makes sense, Unixers. Yeah, we'll probably fight Zulu. Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes people get swept up by random surges of ambition. It happens all the time, sometimes.
욕심을 낸 건 도련님이 아니라 그대들의 회사가 아닐런지
Wasn't that surge of ambition your company's, and not young Master Baoyu's? Well, if our last meeting didn't confirm it, it sure seems like they know us well.
테두리 안에 있자 하였건을 벌써 고생이에서 난장을 피우다니
Have we not impressed upon you enough that you were to nicely remain within the borders? Instead, he sparks such disorder at the fringes of his perimeter.
가시춘의 뜻에 휘둘리는 걸로 상황이 끝날 것이라 여겼는데
I had thought that his only role in this design would be to be played as a pawn by Jiashi Chun. No more.
죽은 도련님을 너무 과대평가한 게 아니신지요?
My lord, perhaps you have overestimated this young master.
아직도 너는 아무것도 하지 않으면 아무 일도 일어나지 않을 거라 믿는 것이냐?
Are you still of the belief that inaction is a path without consequences?
전에 인사도 제대로 못 드렸네요. 치우 형님.
I didn't even get to say hello to you earlier, Brother Chu.
가시 가문의 보호 정식으로 인사드립니다.
Bao Yu of the Zhao family formally extends his greeting to you.
성인이 된 이후론 정식으로 얼굴을 맞대고 인사드리는 게 처음이네요.
I realize it's the first time we're meeting face to face since I reached adulthood.
그나저나 이화 형님과 경도 씨의 머리는 원래대로 잘 붙여주었나요?
Speaking of which, did you manage to stitch Big Brother Yihua and Mr. Xingtao's heads back onto their bodies? Heathcliff was the first to let out a flabbergasted gasp, for the other sinners followed suit.
홍원의 형제자매끼리는 항상 저런 식으로 인사를 주고받는 게 일상인가 보죠.
I guess that's just how siblings of Hong Yuan greet each other, huh? Hello, Kaoru. Welcome to the stream.
보차 씨가 유별나게 상냥한 타입이었나 봐.
Seems Miss Bao Chai was just a particularly nice exception.
탓할 이유가 없는 물음을 던지는가?
You ask a question that deserves no answer.
일말의 준비도 없이 제 차례가 왔다며 맨몸으로 불길에 뛰어들었나?
You have arrived here unprepared, yet ready to cast yourself into the flames. All for the mere reason that your turn had come.
여전히 같은 생각이라면 지금까지 그랬던 것처럼 눈에 띄지 않고 조용히 있는 것이 옳았을 텐데.
If your mind hasn't changed, then it would have been wise to remain unseen and unnoticed, as you were.
네, 걱정해 주셔서 감사해요.
Yes, thank you for your concern.
관조를 흉내내는 말버릇.
This facade of wisdom and pensiveness worn upon your speech
도통 고치질 못하나 보구나.
is truly intractable.
제가 그랬나요?
Do I do that? Noticing Joshua's hand tighten around his weapon, Ishmael quickly jumped in.
아, 1차 심사 통과한 후보자끼리 죽이면 안 된다던 규칙. 저만 기억하는 건 아니죠?
Hey there, big guy. In case you forgot, there's a little rule of pretending candidates who pass the first round from killing each other. Hopefully I'm not the only one who remembers that. Please. Seriously. Anyone else but me?
계속 위협적으로 나오신다면 저희도 다음 수단을 쓸 수밖에 없다는 점을 알아주시면 좋겠는데요.
I mean, if you're gonna continue to bully us, don't be surprised if there are, consequences.
오티스 씨, 준비는 끝내둔 거죠?
Hey, Otis. You finished the, preparations, right?
지원군들은 지금 건물 앞까지 도착한 상태다.
Uh-huh. The reinforcements are standing by at the front gates.
우리한테 지원군이 있어.
What reinforcement?
그래서 섣불리 행동하는 것은 2차 선발을 두고 쓸데없는 무력전이 벌어질 수도 있다는 거지.
Which is why I am warning you that taking any rash action prior to the start of the second round could result in a pointless skirmish for both of us.
허장성세로구나. 애당초 무력은 처음부터 내세울 도리가 아니라 생각한다마는.
A loud boast from an illusory army in an empty fortress. Though, I believe that sheer might is hardly the quality one should flaunt.
여기서 너희와 겨룰 생각은 없다.
Thanks, Heathcliff.
Well, blimey, now it'd fill me in on the gold dig plan. I am not intent on fighting you here.
가보. 제 그릇에 맞지 않은 것을 담으려 하면 큰 화를 피하지 못할 것이다.
Jabao Yun, you will beget great suffering by endeavoring to embrace beyond your abilities.
그러나 부딪혀 깨워주고 싶다면 그 또한 술리며 섭리일 테죠.
Yet if he still wishes to challenge and be broken, then perhaps that outcome is simply meant to be. And with that, they turned around and left us. It seems they were here only to give us a warning.
조마조마했어요. 가치우 씨랑 그 흑수들이랑 맞붙게 되면
Oh, what a relief. I thought we'd have to fight Chachu and his Aisho pack.
눈치챈 것 같긴 하지만 합은 좋았네요, 오티스 씨.
They did see right through us in the end, but hey, nice teamwork, Otis. Oh.
무례하게 짝이 없는 놈들이었다.
That worked the last time. The frickin' horse. What unbelievable impudence.
말하는 내내 우리는 쳐다도 보지 않더군.
Did you notice how they didn't even glance at the rest of us throughout the entire exchange? Shua Bao-chai peeked out from a pillar before walking up to Honglu.
1차 심사 합격한 거 축하해, 보호가. 정말 어떻게 된 일이야? 네가 가주대전에 나올 줄은 꿈에도 몰랐는데.
You passed the first round. I'm so happy for you, Bao Yu. Seriously, what's going on here? I didn't imagine in my wildest dreams that you'd be participating in the family hierarch war.
보차 누나도 1차 심사에서 합격한 걸 축하해.
Congrats to you too, big sis Bao-chai, for passing the first round.
나한테 숨겼을 정도면 모두에게 알려지지 않길 바랐던 거지?
Gathering from the fact that you hid it even from me. You didn't want anyone to know, right?
맞아. 아마 나 때문에 다들 시끌벅적해졌을 것 같네.
She has a very high chance of death, yeah. I honestly think her brother is gonna kill her. Yeah.
Yes. I imagine that must have kicked up quite the ruckus with everyone.
괜히 미안해지는구만. 본의 아니게 속인 셈이 되어버렸어.
Now I'm starting to feel kind of bad about this. Somehow we ended up lying to everyone.
뭐 어때요? 뻔뻔해지자고요.
Hey, don't beat yourself up over it. Own it instead.
이렇게 된 거 네가 가주대전에 나가게 된 걸 다행으로 여기려고.
Well, if it's all the same to you then, I want to say I'm so happy you decided to take part. Really? Happy?
왜냐하면 내가 가주대전에 나간 사이에 네가 또다시 대관원을 떠날지도 모른다고 생각했거든. 그렇게 되면 너무 섭섭하잖아.
So I assume that people do survive this war, even though the first round is life and death. Like, people can lose and still survive, because, like, there's like prizes for the top 10. So, like, I assume later rounds are not as deadly. I was worried that you already might have left Dagwon Yan. So far away from me again by the time I was finished with the family hierarch war. That would have been too bad.
그러니 가주대전에서라도 계속 볼 수 있게 되어서 다행이야.
So I'm glad that we'll get to spend more time together, even as contestants.
마주치게 되면 누구보다 반갑게 인사해주기야.
Don't forget to say hello and give me a wave if we ever run into each other, okay? Shu Chai left us to rejoin her faction, waving sweetly as she did so. Damn. Oh, Shi-chun! Damn it, I gotta... There we go. Time for more Shi-chunification, let's go. 6 nodes left, including this one.
도련님.
You have returned, young master.
좋은 밤이야, 스핀.
Yes. Good evening, Shiren. Shiren bowed wordlessly in that same detached coldness we sensed earlier. She did not seem at all excited about her master's success today, nor did she appear to be concerned about him.
보옥 도련님께 서신 하나가 도착했습니다.
A letter has arrived for you, young master Baoyu. Huh.
너무도 확연하게 봉투에 인장이 뜯겨 있다고 생각하지 않나요?
You didn't even try to hide the fact that the emperor was tampered with, did you?
전달하는 것까지가 저의 일일 뿐.
My responsibility was to deliver the letter.
온전한 형태로 지켜야 한다는 건 제 소임이 아닙니다.
To protect its integrity was not one of my obligations.
홍로 씨, 이분 당신의 시종 맞나요?
Honglo, are you sure she's your maidservant?
괜찮아요.
It's okay.
틀린 말은 아닌걸요?
She's not wrong.
수빈, 일로 와봐. 가령이랑 비석치기를 하기로 했었는데 왜 계속 보이지 않아?
Shiren, can I ask you something? Cha Ling promised to play a rock tossing game with me, but I can't find him anywhere.
아, 그게 말이죠.
That's,
그러니까요, 도련님.
oh no.
지난번에 숫자를 어디까지 외우셨죠?
Well, let's see. How many numbers have you learned so far, young master?
그때 나랑 수빈이랑 열이라는 숫자까지 배웠지.
Shiren and I learned up to 10.
그러면 100밤까지만 자고 나면 돌아오실 거예요. 100이라는 건 10밤 보내는 걸 10번 반복하면 되는 거랍니다.
Yeah, so she must be a Heisho of some kind, right? Hello, Lix Axel. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, she's not a Heisho yet. Then he'll be back after 100 nights sleeps. Sleep 10 nights, 10 times, and that's 100 nights.
와, 그렇구나. 스비는 엄청 똑똑하네.
This music, this fucking music. Whoa, that's so cool, Shiren. You're so smart.
자라나면 다 자연스럽게 배우는 것이니까요.
It's nothing. It's something we all learn growing up.
스빈, 열밤을 10번 넘게 보냈는데 가령은 여전히 콧배기도 보이지가 않아.
Shiren, I slept 10 nights, 10 times 10 nights, but I still don't know where Jialing's gone.
제가 가령 도련님이 돌아온다고 했었던가요?
Did I say that young Master Jialing was to return?
백방까지만 자고 나면 다시 돌아온다고 했어.
You said he'll be back after 100 nights. Oh,
백밤 가지고서는 택도 없어요, 도련님.
100 nights is hardly enough, young master.
한 밤은 지나야 할 거려.
It will take at least 1,000 nights,
그 꼴을 당했는데.
given what they did to him. What the fuck?
그렇구나.
I see.
스비는 역시 언제나 똑똑하네.
Hello, Marshmallow. Welcome to the stream. Oh god, yeah, she's nowhere near as cheerful. You're smart as always, Shiren.
가령 도련님은 수년이 지났지만 여전히
Oh, there's her
썩어들어가고
arm.
있대요, 도련님.
Hello, Adagio. Welcome to the stream. Young master. It's been years, but young Master Jialing's body is still decaying. Decaying?
지금은 몸의 절반이 넘는 부위를 쓸
Oh
수 없대요.
no! He was in an experiment and he got fucked up? Oh god. He has lost control over half of his body.
저번에 내가 시킨 대로 환약을 주었는데도 그러니?
Oh god. Even after he was fed the boluses I'd sent him?
도련님이 주신 환약은 아무짝에도 쓸모가 없었대요.
I was told to relay that your boluses were useless, young master. Told to relay? I wonder how true that is.
뇌까지 같이 썩은 거라 원래대로 회복될 일은 거의 없다고 다른 식솔들이 말하는 걸 들었거든요.
The decay reached his brain, and I overheard the other servants gossip that it is impossible to recover from such a wound.
몸이 전혀 제 기능을 하지 못하는 거예요. 죽는 게 나을 정도죠.
Yeah, bolus has always worked on scarlet rot, yes. Jeez. Oh, this was his younger brother got... Oh, that's right, that got poisoned from an assassination attempt. The body is functionally dead. Death would be preferable, in fact.
그러니까 이제 헛된 기대는 하지 마세요.
So give up your naive hope and forget about him. So he's... okay, so this is before whatever they did to him. He still has emotion right here.
스비는 언제나 똑똑하네.
You're always so smart, Shiren.
관리자님, 그럼 편지를 읽겠습니다.
I will now read the letter, Executive Manager. Right, yeah. As I stood there pondering, Aldous walked up to the front with the letter in hand.
소드 과장이로군.
This is from Manager Saudi.
여러분, 1차 대전을 합격했다는 소식은 들었어요.
Hello, everyone. How'd you manage to pass the first round?
사실은 그 전부터 미리 쓴 편지랍니다. 합격하지 못했으면 이 편지를 받지도 못했을 테니까요.
I wrote this letter before I actually heard the news. You wouldn't even be reading this letter if you hadn't passed.
뭐야?
The heck?
축하 인사는 접어두죠. 본 게임은 2차 대전부터니까요.
But let's save the celebration for later. The real game starts in round 2. That was basically the prelims.
다른 후보들은 이미 2차 대전에 대한 정보를 암암리에 공유하며 작전을 구상하고 있을 게 분명한데.
The other candidates must have been making alliances, strategies, sharing information about the next round, yada yada ipso fatso.
당신들은 어디에도 끼지 못한 채 고립되어 있다가 숙소로 돌아와 제 편지를 읽고 있겠죠.
Meanwhile, you guys stumbled around, aimless and alone, before returning to your lodging. And now here you are reading my letter. What the fuck? Why are you doing that, you idiots?
이 인간 어디서 지켜보고 있는 거 아니야?
Is she watching us from somewhere?
그래도 안심하세요. 2차전은 여러분에 한해 작전이랄 게 필요 없는.
But not to worry. For your team specifically, round 2 doesn't require much strategizing.
난전이자 연전이니까.
Oh, it's time to fight. Because it'll be messy and continuous battle after battle.
항상 하던 대로 싸움만 하면 된답니다.
So battle on as you always do.
Huh?
당신들이 가장 자신 있는 특기 분야죠?
It's what you do best, right? It's the only kind of gameplay this game has.
아니.
Hold on!
더 자세하게 말하고 싶어도 이 편지는 분명 다른 후보가 속한 세가나 일파가 먼저 뜯어보았을 거예요.
I would like to go into more detail in this letter, but I'm sure this letter will be, and has been, most likely intercepted by someone from other candidates, clans, or coalitions. Yada yada ipso fatso.
여러분은 지금까지의 감과 패기로 원하는 걸 얻어내야 하는 겁니다.
So, in order for you to obtain our objective, you have to rely on what you've learned and gained so far. Your intuition and fearlessness.
다시 한번 말하지만 저희의 목표는 하나니까요.
Like I said earlier, we have but one purpose.
2등을 하여 황금가지를 얻는다 라는 맥락인 것 같다.
Contextual clues suggest that the one purpose is implied to become in second place and obtain the golden bow.
그럼 물러가도록 하죠. 아, 마지막으로
Well, that wraps everything up then. Oh, one last thing.
편지를 허락 없이 읽은 자들에게는 대대손손 저주가 내릴 것이고 가는 곳마다 불운이 생기며 하는 일마다 망하여.
Shameless curs who have rested their eyes upon the contents of this letter without authorization shall be struck down with the curse of misfortune last generations upon generations. Nor shall they ever be successful in any endeavor, regardless of nature. The bottom part's the letter's been torn off, huh?
무시무시한 끝맺음이네요.
What a way to end the letter. Jeez.
뭐 2차 심사에 대해 더 아는
Oh
사람
my god, that's funny.
마음만 심란해졌는데.
She's cursing anyone else who read the letter. Yeah.
So, does anybody know what to expect in round 2? That letter didn't really help with anything at all.
자세한 규칙은 현장에서 직접 들어보는 편이 제일 정확할 듯하군요.
It would be better to learn the exact rules on site and hear from the organizers themselves.
듣는 귀와 보는 눈은 어디에든 숨어 있을 듯하니.
It is likely that there are forces who have already have their eyes and ears on us.
관리자님, 문 앞에서 인기척이 느껴집니다.
Executive manager. There is someone by the door.
말이 끝나자마자 기습이냐?
Right on cue, eh?
그건 아닐 거예요.
I don't think that's what this is.
젠장, 다들 무기를 들고 전투 태세를.
Damn it, you! Grab your weapons and prepare for battle! Relax, relax. Out. This is not a fight node. Hello, Delumu. Welcome to the stream. Despite our rush, the person by the door was none other than Joshi Chun. She wore an expression that we had grown quite familiar with by now. An interesting combination of annoyance and disappointment.
혹시나 싶었는데 역시나네.
Why do I ever expect anything better from you anymore?
이렇게 덥석 문 열어주는 꼴을 보아하니.
So, you're just opening your front door to anyone without even checking or not? Just like that?
근데 저희 서로 말 안 하기로 했던 거 아니었?
I thought you were done talking with the...
우리가 좀 조심성이 없긴 했지.
Yes, we can be pretty heedless from time to time.
하지만 저희를 죽이러 올 암살자분들 중에서 노크를 할까 말까 망설이고 있을 만큼 친절한 분은 없을 것 같았거든요.
But I don't think anyone who's intending to kill us would have the decency to stand and hesitate in front of my door, wondering if she should knock or not.
아까 가주대전에서
Earlier in round 1,
가모랑 원춘 언니 앞에서 일부러 죽는 모습을 내보였지.
you had yourself killed in front of Jamu and big sister Yuan Chun, didn't you?
그리고 다시 살아났던 거고.
And revived yourself in front of them too, I presume.
Right.
그렇게까지 하는 이유가 뭐야?
Why even go that far, huh?
오빠는 왜 갑자기 가주가 되려는 거야, 대체?
What's gotten into you, brother? Family hierarchy, really? Why now? Why all of a sudden?
봐봐, 지금도
I can tell just from that look on your face
누구보다 가주 따위엔 관심 없는 듯한 얼굴을 하고 있으면서
that you couldn't care less about becoming something like the family hierarchy.
정말 저들이 시켰다는 게 다인 거야?
Is that really it? That they told you to do it?
시춘, 만약에 진짜 만약에 우리의 목표가 1등이 아닐 수도 있지 않을까?
Shijun, imagine, just for the sake of it, what if our goal, actual goal isn't to come in first place?
그걸 누가 믿어?
Do you seriously expect me to believe that?
그렇지, 나라도 안 믿겠다.
Right? Totally. Heck, I wouldn't buy that either.
아무튼
Anyways,
포섭이나 협상을 하러 온 건 아니야. 그건 이제 오빠랑 죽어도 두 번 다시는 안 해.
I'm not here to ally or parley with you. I am never ever doing anything like that with you again, brother.
곧 밤이 찾아올 거니까.
No. Come on, give us a chance. It'll be nighttime soon, you know. If we could get spots 1 and 2, it'd be perfect. Come on.
달빛도 제대로 들지 않을 만큼 어두웠잖아. 오빠 방은.
Wait, how do they have moonlight if they're inside H-Corp? That is a big cope that I will fully share, Adagie. That Shishu gets first and we get taped second. Seriously, that is the biggest cope, and I'm fully on board with it. And your room's always been so dark because you barely let so much as a ray of moonlight in.
곧 초대받지 않은 객들이 급습할 거다. 라는 뜻인가?
Seems like she's warning us that we'll be visited by some uninvited guests soon.
이 상황에서 제일 눈에 가시가 된 오빠를 가만 내버려 둘 리가 없지.
Yes. No way they're letting you, a sudden unforeseen variable, spend the night in peace. Didn't they warn us earlier that round 2 candidates are prohibited from hurting each other?
서로를 직접적으로 죽이는 것만 피하라는 뜻이었나?
I see. The only thing that matters is the exact wording of the law, not the spirit of it. So, basically they can hurt their allies. They just can't hurt the candidates. So yeah, they're totally coming for us.
맞아. 우회적인 경로를 통해서는 어떤 식으로든 상관없다는 거지.
Right. They won't interfere as long as a candidate's not trying to kill a fellow candidate. Literally with their own hands.
그러니 오빠의 시종들도 믿지 마.
So don't trust anyone, even your maidservants.
직접 여기로
Oh my god. Was that genuine sadness? Whoa. Thanks for coming here. In person, Shichun.
내일은 정말로 적으로 만나는 거야.
Tomorrow, we'll really be enemies.
이제 와서 바뀌는 것도 없을 테지만 내일이면
I know it's too late to change anything, but tomorrow. Shichun stumbled over her own words, trailed off, then turned around and left so she swallowed what she wanted to say. Hello, Nekka, welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, Shichun has always been tsundere as fuck.
사실 아가씨께서 여기로 발걸음한다고 하셨을 때 3번을 말렸습니다.
Once she expressed a wish to visit you herself, I made 3 attempts to talk her out of it.
저의 위치에서 3번이나 말린 것은 가당치 않은 일이긴 합니다만.
It was highly impertinent of someone of my station to advise against her 3 times, yes, but
그만큼 아가씨께서는 쉽지 않은 선택을 하셨다는 걸 알아주십시오.
I implore you all to know that her choice to come here was not an easy one.
실례인 질문일 수도 있지만 그쪽 상황은 좀 괜찮으신가요?
I know this question can sound a bit nosy, but things okay over there?
최선을 다해낼 생각입니다.
We will face the trial to the best of our abilities.
부디 마주칠 일이 없길 진심으로 바라겠습니다.
I wish with all my heart that our paths will not cross tomorrow.
동감이요.
And I share his sentiment.
저들과는 서로 해를 가할 일은 없게 되길 바라고
Same.
싶구려.
Oh god. Don't jinx it.
I wish to not ever bring harm to them nor they to us in return.
뭐 그게 생각만큼 마음대로 되겠냐?
Well, when's anything ever going as we wished, eh?
Seriously. But Heathcliff sounded just as uneasy. Ooh. The pacing in this condo has been phenomenal. Ah, here we go. Finally, someone's gonna try to kill us.
현장에서 직접 뵙죠.
아리에 동물면 이지러지게 마련.
O moon, once it waxens, it wanes.
불이 차면 넘쳐나게 마련.
O water, once it fills, it overflows.
모든 물은 거세.
We heard this before.
밤은 고요하다.
For all lights must go out, the night is still.
때가 되었네요.
It's time.
오감을 곤두세워라.
Sharpen your senses.
어이, 이 건물에 침입자가 올 수 있는 경로는 어떤 것이 있지?
Hey, what are some known infiltration routes in this building that our enemies could use?
일단 상대 쪽에서 암습을 하겠다고 마음을 먹으면 어디든 가능한 모양이더라고요.
Anywhere, really. As long as the assassin's willing to put their mind to it. You know, what I would do if I were super rich, I would just make specific areas that look like they were, like, made for an assassin to take and then fill them with traps.
한 번은 침대 밑에서부터 나오신 적도 있었으니까요.
There was this one time when one of them suddenly appeared from under my bed. Jesus Christ.
그건 진짜 무섭겠네요.
That sounds kind of terrifying. Ryoshi, who was leisurely puffing her cigarette as the sinners were looking around in full alert, suddenly pointed up.
위,
Up.
천장, 무언가 내려앉는 인기척이 느껴졌다.
Ceiling. Someone just landed above us.
아, 천장에 내려앉은 거면
Ah, so if they're hiding in the ceiling,
이미 이 방 밖에도 몇 명 더 포진되어 있겠네요.
there must be more waiting for us just outside the door. Honglu spoke casually as though he was expecting to have them join us for tea or something.
이야, 감이 좋은데.
Impressive, you're pretty sharp.
I'm guessing these are the snake, Heisho. The sinners all whipped around and swung their weapons toward the voice, but... Oh, hello. Oh, a real character. The assassin dodged back with ease and began chugging from gourd in his hand. Oh, drunken martial arts. Here we go.
이 냄새.
What? It smells like...
설마 저 자식 이 와중에 술 처먹고 있는 거냐?
He said salt drinking on the job.
밤중에 일하러 나온 것도 서러운데 술까지 못 마시면 무슨 낙으로 일하겠나?
Give me a break. I'm an old guy on a night shift. I'd say I deserve a drink.
목표는 가복 도련님 하나다. 빨리 죽이고 돌아가지.
I took it, young master. How about you? Let's get him quick and call him a night.
Yeah, or the beggar sack. With that, the enemies began flooding into the room. Let's go.
나만 믿고 다들 집중해줘. 도움이 될 수 있을 거야.
Furtive Podao assailant. Podao. 1 hit to 10 plus damage for the turn. Oh shit. Prioritize Honglu. Interesting. And they're bleed based. So the more bleed we have, the stronger they are. Yeah. They're pure bleed. The wrong conto for that. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, no joke here. I see. Yeah.
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
다시 복구하긴
올바른 방법으로 개체에게 일격을 가해줘. 이것이 바로 정보의 힘입니다.
야, 쟤네 완전
Look at that.
놈들처럼 흐느적거리는데?
Wow, I think Honglu was made to have the K Corp IG for this this conto. Damn. They're pretty buff.
자, 어느 쪽인지 잘 생각해보라고.
이제 끝내자.
제약 개체에게 큰 피해를 준 것 같아. 교육된 직원다운 완벽한 동작이었어.
쭉 방향이 아닐 텐데.
이건 직원들에게 유리한 상황 같아요. 이 상황을 개체를 제압하는 데 이용할 수 있을지도.
헤어내리. 숨통 끊기.
Ah, yes, there we go.
서럽지가 않은데? 아주 작자를 내놨어.
숨통 끊기.
Oh man, on a roll here.
먼저 뛰어나갔어. 괴로워하는 게 느껴지지 않아? 이 기세로 계속 나아가보자.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
직전의 공격처럼 개체에게 치명적인 일격을 가해봅시다.
흑수묘. 빈박질춤. 성게 울부짖는 흩어지는
놀라긴 좀
거쳐.
아무튼 놀라운 한 방이네요.
승부처.
Oh, there we go.
공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데. 아까의 공격으로 인해서 대상에게 많은 피해를 입혔어.
Oh,
적들이
oh
충분히
my
날
god, what the hell are they doing now?
끝을 내도 될 것 같아.
Alright, there we go. Time for counter from Yoshu.
아딱. 승부처.
이 거리는 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만. 방금 공격. 이 거리는 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만. 영상으로 남기면
Nice.
찍어내기도
Good job, Rosa.
다른 팀에게도 보여줘야겠어요. 그냥 배울 점이 많을 거예요.
관찰은 끝났습니다.
효과적이네요.
And Hong Lu to finish it off. Oh, there we go. Lots of finishing off. Ah, look, they're dead.
다들 역경을 이겨내고 유능한 직원이 되었어요.
깔끔하게.
이번엔 도움이 됐을까요?
가차 주벌.
Alright, I'll move the C units up. Like, I'll move Merceau down and put the C units up.
생동감이 살아있는 좋은 공간이 됐고 다음 먹잇감도 이런 식이었으면
It's
좋겠어.
always Ryoshu. Oh yeah, look how, yeah, she did so much damage. Oh, just further, yep. More fight nodes. Let's see. Pure fight node, let's go. Alright, let's, redo this a bit.
이제야 부르나. 좀요. 잠깐.
어디서 뱀 기어가는 소리 들리지 않아?
의외로군. 언제든지요.
명을 받듭니다.
Wait, who did I hyper select here? God damn it. Oh, that's right, it's seven center. That's right, we're seven center. Seven centering it up.
명을 받듭니다.
That's right. I think it's so cool how they decided to change it up and give us 7 center fights for this Kanto. I hope that continues into Mirror Dungeon. I really do.
사우지.
작전 호출. 입각.
연구 보고 저주를 끼얹을 것이 뒤따르죠.
자, 맞서보죠.
I'm putting Otis in the back because she doesn't want to clash.
별것도 아니잖아요.
Hello, March. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I think in at the end of Inferno, we're absolutely gonna get 12 center fight.
헤어내리.
숨통 끊기.
올바른 방법으로
Yeah, it's nostalgic for season 2. Yeah, where we had 7 center fights. I really hope Mirror Dungeon gives us 7 centers. Oh, look at that! Nice, Roja. I really hope the next Mirror Dungeon gives us 7 center fights.
영상으로 남기면 다른 직원에게도 도움이 될지도 몰라.
I remember being really sad when those were taken away.
먹을 콱 물어버리자고.
승부처.
Just as long as they never go back to 5. 5 is really too limiting. As long as they never go back to 5, that's fine.
죽지 마라.
아무튼 놀라운 한방이네요.
흑수묘 빈박질 춤. 거쳐.
방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데. 이 거리는 충분해. 너한텐.
Oh my god, wow, Roger's killing it! Oh my god, yeah, they need to be in front. Okay, yeah, Roger needs to be in front. Yeah, she's killing it. Incredible.
직원들에게 유리한 상황 같아요. 이 상황을 개체를 제압하는 데 이용할 수 있을지도.
Alright. Filled with a heart of neutrality here. I say let's...
적출할게요.
No, oh my god! That damage.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
죽지 마라.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
조금만 더 힘내자. 이제 정말 개체의 제압까지 얼마 남지 않았어.
헤어내리.
Jeez.
개체들의 체력이 많이 깎여 나갔어. 괴로워하는 게
Too
느껴지지.
strong.
이 기세로 계속 나아가 보자.
I thought this said wave dash for a second.
결투는 끝나지 않아. 좋은 결투.
Blink Step is an insane S1.
치명상을 입은 직원이 있고 매일 말하는 거지만 모든 죽음은
Oh, he's the boss. Yeah, it's the old man.
손실을 극복할 수 있는 방법을 모색해 주세요.
Oh, but he's dead.
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
가치 없군. 죽어라. 좋아. 생동감이 살아있는 좋은 공간이 됐군. 다음 먹잇감도 이런 식이었으면 좋겠어.
Yeah, yeah. Look at how good Roger is now. Yeah. Don't worry, Faust. You're gonna get a better ID next time, hopefully. Oh, and Night Ambush 2, The Revenge of Night Ambush. Let's go. Oh. Oh, yeah, and I think, yeah, now we have a boss here. Now we have the boss. Wow, so we're getting through this pretty quickly. Only 2 more nodes after this. Well, there is some story in this node.
이 경로는 숨어들기 나쁘지 않군 거래.
Oh, there he is.
뭐야? 아직도 안 끝났어?
Ooh-wee. Well, still working on it.
이전 사이와라는 놈도 그렇고 이자들 생각보다 우리를 허접하게 계산하는군.
It seems that we are continually underestimated by our foes. Shi Yuhua made the same mistake.
이 정도 숫자로 우리를 전복시킬 수 있을 거로 생각했나?
You didn't seriously think that we'd be defeated by such a pathetic force, did you?
에휴, 골 아프게 소리 지르기는.
Oh, well, pipe down. You're giving me an early hangover.
사신의 사고뭉치하고 비교하면 마음이 좀 아프단 말이지.
And don't you compare us to that little troublemaker of the She family, will you?
조심하세요, 오티스. 저자는 동행한 자들과는 전투력에서 큰 차이를 보입니다.
Be careful, Otis. Oh, be careful, Otis. His combat capabilities are leagues beyond those of his companions.
혼자서 여유를 부릴 이유가 있다. 그거
So that's why he's so sure of himself, I see.
소속과 이름을 밝혀라.
Identify your name and allegiance.
이 바닥에서 그런 걸 의포될 사람이 있겠어? 될 이름도 소속도 없지.
Really? You think I'd just tell you all that if you asked nicely? Working in this line of business? I have no name nor allegiance to give you, friend.
그렇게 오래 살아오니 멋대로 붙여진 이름은 있긴 하지.
Though I have no name to give. I have a title that others took liberty of giving me. Tend to pick one up one or two of those after surviving for so long.
한 손에는 술병을 들고 나타나 야음 속으로 사라지리. 세상에서 취수 야객이라 부르더이다.
He who emerges with that liquor bottle only to fade into the nightly shadow. The world disdained to call him the night drifter or the drunken palm.
직원들 복장 점검은 다 마치셨습니까? 특히 저번처럼 소매단추를 달랑거리는 채로 제 앞에 있는 직원이 보였습니다.
Bleed and swig is his at 3. Oh, he heals from it, and he okay at 5 stack he gains. At 58% HP, recover from stagger and end the turn. Damn. Okay. Fix the unit speed to 10. Okay, so he has a super that we got to be ready for.
헤어내리.
관찰은 끝났습니다.
방금 공격. 다음에 다른 개체에게도 좀 해봐줄래? 영상으로 남기면 다른 직원에게도 도움이 될지도 몰라.
숨통 끊기.
올바른 방법으로.
Alright, doing pretty well so far.
이것이 바로 정보의 힘입니다.
이 거리면 충분해. 너한테는 조금 멀겠지만. 요즘 고민거리는 없어?
Hello to Loom. Oh yeah, I think I said hello to you before. Let's see.
언제든지 나와 상담해줘.
흑승료 뜀박질 준비.
He is losing sanity fast. But we know he has a super that comes up. Seriously? What happened to dominating? And what happened to favorable? God damn it. Damn it. It wasn't dominating, it was favorable. That's true.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
Alright, let's see. Now we have a lot of a lot of resonance here. There we go, he's staggered. Yeah, oh, he's using his super. There we go. True desperation, death blow. Decapitation, I say. Each lead does not for skill ends. On use gain 10 offense level up, 5 attack up, and 10 damage up. You get plus 1% damage for every bleed and bleed count. Okay. And of course, he's targeting Hong Lu. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what now his time is? Hey, you know what we should do? Time for Piggy. How do you like that? Still neutral, eh? Alright, anyone else have better ego chance? Alright, I'm gonna have to put my faith in that neutral. Oh, you know what? Why should I do that when Aldous will get the same neutral? So yeah, let's do it. Okay. Oh, that happened because of Hong Lu. Yeah,
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
Oh, wait! That's not neutral!
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
Jeez. Oh wow, but hey, she survived.
이런 동료들 상태에
Alright,
신경 좀
cool,
쓰셔야 할 것
cool.
같은데요, 관리자님.
Damn. Alright, nice. Alright, you know what it looks like it's time for? Everybody's favorite ego. Let's see. Alright, Honglu, you're not in the mood for things. Let's see. Why is everyone struggling? Why is everyone struggling and hopeless? Even you, Rio? Like, what is going on? What the fuck is happening here? Alright, there's one favored. My god. Alright, fine, we'll tank that. Okay. And I'll counter that. Okay. Alright, that's the best we can do. Seriously.
와, 방금 건
What
엄청
the hell?
좋았다.
What kind of roll is that?
힘을 똑같이 적에게 돌려줘 볼까?
How are they rolling so well with the negative fucking sanity? Faust.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
There we go. Healing.
방금 당한 건 좀 살펴보고 가야겠네.
How do we have two people staggered?
아무리 덮어놓고 달려드는 놈이라도 그것도 아니야.
Ryoshi, why are you sucking so badly? Alright, well I can counter at least.
흑수묘, 뒷박질춤.
Yay for clashable counter. Kill this fucker. Thank you, Muso.
관찰을.
There we go.
방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
Oh, what the fuck are you doing? Alright, I guess that's, okay. Alright, okay, so.
이젠 네 놈만 남았다.
You're next. And the last one.
주인도 지키지 못한 쥐지. 이상하리 마치 당당하군.
How strangely confident you are. For someone who has failed to protect your master.
He doesn't know that the third is gonna come back from death.
뭐 보옥 도련님의 목숨을 취했으니 여기서 빠지는 편이 좋겠지.
뇌까지 확실히 뭉개두었기도 하고.
Well, now that I've claimed young Master Baoyu's life, I should be free to clock out. There's no come back from a crushed brain.
내 밑에서 좀 배우셨으면 비슷하게는 싸워봤을 거지.
Real shame. Eddie stuttered under my tutelage. Could almost match me in skill.
And the intruder disappeared from the room without another word. And after a brief break, I revived the dead sinners.
대체 어떤 가문에서 보낸 건지.
Just who could have possibly sent them?
아까 그 가치우라는 놈이 보낸 거 아니야? 눈빛 여전히 살벌하더만.
I wonder, oh my god, imagine if it was fucking, the girl. Oh my god. Yeah, I think he was Honglu's teacher. I'm betting if it was the girl, I'm forgetting her name. I think her name began with a Bai Chao, I think was her name. I think that was her. Yeah, he's gonna get fucked up. Yeah.
It'd be that George C bloke from earlier. Saw the way he was glaring at the rich boy.
아까 홍루 씨를 보고 눈빛이 살벌했던 자들이 어디 한둘이었나요?
If you let Honglu get killed faster, the battle ends faster. Bao Chai, yeah.
He wasn't the only one glaring daggers at Honglu, you know.
Haha.
야, 괜찮냐? 혹시 정신이 획가닥한 거면 후딱 다시 시계 돌려달라 해.
Yeah, it can't be anyone who knows about Dante. It can't be, yeah. Anyone, yeah.
Boy, you alright? If your brain's feeling funky, it's to turn the clock again.
아니요. 조금 생소해서요.
No, it's just that this feels new to me.
원래는 여기서 습격이 있을 때마다 이 건물이 한없이 넓기만 하다고 생각했었거든요.
Whenever I was attacked in here, this building felt so infinitely vast.
그런데 여러분들이랑 있으니까 이렇게 또 북적거리는 공간도 없네요.
But now that I'm here with all of you, it feels so crowded and alive. Awesome. I'm so happy for you.
그게 무슨 일이야?
And that's funny how?
뭐 우리가 있으니까 든든하다는 말 아니겠어?
Well, I imagine he's saying that he's happy we got this back. To paraphrase.
밀크티 젖지 말고.
Hey, I even got the EX somehow. Limbus family.
남이 타주는 차가 가장 맛있죠.
Wow, somehow Seven Faust got the... what the hell? How did that happen? Yeah, Honglu got fucked up. Sheeran. Alright, next to last node.
도련님, 떠나기 전 여하차를 다렸는데 드시겠습니까?
Young master, I've brewed some newer tea. Would you imbibe some before departing?
안 마시겠다고 해요, 홍루 씨. 어제 편지 뜯어줬던 거 잊었어요?
No.
아무도 믿어서는 안 된다고요.
No way, Honglu. What about the envelope we received yesterday was torn open? Refuse it.
저는 괜찮아요. 내와줘, 스빈.
I'm okay. I'd love some tea, Shiren. Thank you.
네, 도련님.
Yes, young master. Honglu sips Shiren's tea.
그러다가 혹시나 차 안에 무슨 독이라도 있으면 아무리 단테 씨가 계신다 해도 너무 무모하잖아요.
Hey, that tea could be poisoned. I know we have Dante here, but you're being too reckless.
단테님이 계셔서 아무 생각 없이 마신 것은 아니랍니다. 그랬다면 단테님이 공연이 아플 일이 늘 테니까요.
Ah.
I wasn't being reckless on account of having Dante around. If I was, and if it had really been poisoned, I would be needlessly hurting Dante in the process.
그저 스빈이 이렇게 무뚝뚝하게 되었어도 스빈은 스빈인 채니까 문제 없을 거라고 생각했어요.
I just... Even if she's become a lot less friendly, Shiren is still Shiren, so I thought it would be okay.
Oh, sorry. That's when I realized that Shiren's odd change of character was reminiscent of those we've seen earlier in the back streets of District 8. Shiren ran through a lot of revivals, didn't she?
맞아요. 제 가장 가까운 시종이라 값비싼 생명보험에 들었었거든요.
Yes, she's my closest maidservant, so she was on the most expensive version of life insurance.
So when you say Shiren's still Shiren, you mean that her memories are intact?
생명보험은 기억 자체를 건드리지는 않으니까요.
Yes, life insurance doesn't actually decay your memory.
하지만 점점
But you'll slowly
풍화되어 간다고 해요. 그리하여 기억은 거센 바람과 비에 깎여나가는 바위처럼
erode
서서히
away.
작아지고 흐려지고 마침내 형태조차 남지 않게 되죠.
Like a stone weathering merciless gusts and rainstorms. The memory shrinks and shrinks, slowly losing its definition, until the form itself is lost.
아, 한때 그러한 모양의 바위가 있었구나. 라는 느낌만 들 뿐인 거예요.
It only leaves the faint sensation that the stone was once there, until it was no more.
하지만 전 그 느낌만이라도 스빈에게 따뜻한 기억으로 남았으면 좋겠어요.
But I hope that that faint sensation remains a warm remembrance to Shiren, at least.
She probably defended him a lot. Shiren quietly cleared away the tea set. We could not tell if she had heard Hong Lu, or if she cared at all if she did. Regardless, we left her to her job and made our way to the palanquin that was waiting to take us to the round 2 venue.
사활을 건 전쟁을 앞두고 있을 때 가장 먼저 해야 할 것은
When marching out to meet your foes in a deadly war. Normally, most students would have laughed at us off for being overdramatic. But today they were all listening intently to her every word. Hello, Cervante, welcome to the stream. We've already had several close run-ins with the candidates and their factions. And even the formidable Heisho pack. Those experiences were more than enough to convince us that this was the time to take her seriously.
추적의 정보에 대해 알아내는 것이다.
We must first learn as much as possible about our primary foe.
우리에게 제일 위협이 될 만한 적.
The one that poses us the greatest threat, if you will.
가치요.
And that is Jiachu.
그자에 대해 아는 대로 정보를 말해보도록.
So let's list everything we've learned about that individual so far.
잘린 사람의 목을 들고 아무렇지 않게 경고한다거나.
Well, we know that he has no problem with bloody in his own hands. Remember how he grabbed those decapitated heads?
저희와 시춘 씨 쪽을 가주 대전에 아예 참가하지도 못하게 술수를 쓰려 했다거나.
And we know that he tried to ensure that both our team and Shichun's wouldn't participate in the family hierarch war.
자로라는 강한 흑수, 자공이라는 책략가를 두고 있는 것도 알고 있어.
We are also aware that he is flanked by Zalu, a mighty Heisho, and Zigong, a strategist.
더군다나 어제 보낸 자격도 그 사람이 보낸 것 같지 않아?
And It seemed like he was the one who sent the assassins from last night too, right?
네, 여러모로 서로 견제를 해야 할 인물은 확실한 것 같네요.
Yeah. We know that he's definitely wary of us. So we should also stay on guard.
아시다시피 이곳 대관원은 오래전부터 존재해왔던 가씨, 사씨, 설씨, 왕씨의 네 가문들이 이끄는 곳이랍니다.
As we all know by now, Dagwanyan is led by 4 ancient and great houses: the Jia, Shi, Shui, and Wang.
제가 태어나기 전부터 이곳에는 수많은 권모술수와 비명 행사가 오갔고 지금은 가시가가 4대 가문 중 제일 큰 영향력을 차지하고 있죠.
Ever since the time before my own birth, this place was a den of political intrigue, a jungle where a single misstep could spell your death.
Well, yeah, you know, Jachu feels like a total red herring, honestly.
Today, the Jia family holds the most power and influence among the 4.
그 덕에 저는 조금 더 부유하고 편안하게 모두가 부러워하고 우러러보는 삶을 살 수 있었던 거고요.
Hello, Roxas, welcome to the stream.
Which means that I was at the top of the world, afforded a life of luxuries and leisure, the kind of envious life that everyone looks up to and aspires to attain.
그리고 치우 형님은
But big brother too,
그 바닥 아래에 있었어요.
he was beneath even the rock bottom of the same world.
바닥? 무언가의 비유요?
Rock bottom. A metaphor for aught, perhaps?
비유가 아니라면 바닥 아래에 있었다는 것은 누가 떠밀었다는 소리처럼 들리는군.
If it isn't, then I presume he's implying that someone pushed Jachu to the depths.
네, 많은 손들이
Damn.
벼랑 끝으로 밀어냈으니까요. 그러다가 결국엔 발 디딜 공간 하나 없어지게 되어 형님에게 남은 건
Yes.
낙하뿐이었죠.
Many, many hands pushed him toward the cliff, until there was no more room for him to back up to, until his only remaining choice was to plummet.
치우 형님은 멸문한 공씨 가문의 마지막 남은 후손이에요.
Oh, wow.
Brother Chu is the last surviving descendant of the annihilated Kong family.
분명 성이 가시 아니었는가?
Yet his surname was Ja, was it not?
어머니 쪽이 공가의 분이셨거든요.
His mother was from the Kong family.
그런...
How?
아마도 그 사람을 밀어낸 손 중에는 제 것도 있었을 거예요.
My hand was probably one of the many that pushed him off the cliff.
저는 홍루 씨가 그럴 만한 분으로는 보이지 않는데요.
I don't think you're the kind of person to do something like that, Honglu.
애써 덮어주시지 않아도 괜찮아요.
No need to make excuses for me.
할머니와 어르신들의 어여쁨이 있었기에 형제 자매들의 시기 질투가 따라온 것이고
Envy and jealousy came about from my grandmother and the eldest favoritism.
까마득히 높은 건물이 있었기에 그 바닥 또한 생기는 것이 당연지사.
And where there is a zenith, so exists a nadir.
숨어들어도 벗어날 수는 없으니 받아들일 생각이랍니다.
Hiding won't let me get away from it, so I'm going to accept it.
Honglu remained placid through that entire reveal, as though he was making some innocent commentary about the weather and the clouds going by. In fact,
엄지와 붙어먹은 것, 그것들도 경계해라.
watch out for the ones working for the thumb, too. It was Ryoshu who appeared more agitated than he was.
뭐지? 아, 그때 그 떡대요?
The thumb? Ah, that walking brick shithouse from earlier?
네.
Lei Han.
유독 경계한 에류슈. 원래라면
You're weirdly worried, Ryoshu. Don't you usually just... It's because he's powerful. Damn, if even Ryoshu was saying that. Silence descended in the palanquin.
류슈가 누구 보고 순순히 강하다고 한 거 들어본 사람?
Has Ryushu ever called anyone straight up powerful before? No one replied. Damn. Oh, Lindayu. Here we go. Here's our cliffhanger. Oh, and look where we are. Look where we are. Look where we are. A previous titles, the thumb was one of the major ones that was explored. Thumb and index were explored a lot in Library of Ruina. Damn, right next to the Bina chair. Are we gonna get a Bina cameo? Like, that'd be incredible if we did. Here's our cliffhanger until Thursday. Oh boy.
2차 심사 장소 입구에 당도하였습니다.
We have arrived at the venue for the second round of the evaluation. We found ourselves in some kind of deep subterranean area with multiple lifts installed inside it. Some contestants were already rising on those lifts. Most of them had elected to remain down here and quietly and furtively discuss their strategies. Oh my god! That's right, oh my god, the Kong family was probably the one wiped out by... Oh. Probably the one wiped out by Bina. As for us, oh, here's this weird underground area. As for us, we were slowly getting used to our presence drawing the attention of every single person in the room the moment we entered.
참가자분들은 각자 승강기를 탄 후 위로 올라와 주시면 됩니다.
Contestants must now be each board their lifts and ascend.
그럼 저희도 탑승할까요?
Well then, should we get going too?
너무 눈에 띄는 것 같은 느낌이라 얼른.
I feel like we're drawing way too much attention, so let's... We were stopped by a voice calling us. Oh my god. That's her. Oh wow. Big brother Baoyu.
대요.
아, 다유.
그간 안녕하셨나요?
Have you been well? Wow, she's just straight up showing up. I'd seen a child who looked just like her a few times in Honglu's memories. I remember her beaming at Honglu as she made a mound of petals with one hand. And we get that image in full color. Yeah. He might be a Damien Group candidate. Oh no. Oh god, if Lin Dayu is the Damien Group candidate. Oh god. That would, oh my god, that's certainly possible, you're right. Oh shit. Oh shit, you're right. She's blue-coated, oh god. But now she looked at him without a discernible emotion. A spear in the very same hand.
대요. 네가 가주대전에 참여하게 될 줄은 몰랐네.
Dayu. I didn't think you'd be participating in the family Harrock war. Did we even hear about her in round 1?
잊으셨나요, 오라버니? 예나 지금이나 저희 집안은 누군가의 밑에 있어야만 건사할 처지였어요.
Have you forgotten that my family cannot exist unless we are in service of greater houses? Okay, so she's working for somebody. Okay, that's why we didn't.
지금은 설씨 세가에서 칼을 쥐고 있을 뿐입니다.
I am but a blade serving a clan from the Shuei family. Oh!
그렇구나. 보처 누나 내에서.
Oh, that's right. I do remember that. He said Dayu once. Like, literally just once randomly. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I sense some, part 2 boss. Oh, boy. She might be the part 2 boss. Oh, boy. I see. For Big Sister Bao Chai's family. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, Bao Chai's totally evil. Totally evil.
네. 그러니 앞으로도 남은 날 동안은 다른 사람을 위해 싸우다 죽게 되겠죠.
Yes. I will be fighting in the service of others to my last of my days.
대요.
Dayu. Yeah, if she's working for Bao Chai is doing this to hurt Honglu, I'm sure. Honglu took a step towards her, but she raised her hand and pushed him away. Oh. It was not a threat, but her gesture carried such implicit resoluteness that it brought Honglu to a stop.
대요. 나는 곧 대관원을 떠날 거야. 어르신들께서 세상에 나가 좀 더 많은 걸 경험하고 오라 하셨거든.
Dayu, I'll be departing Dagwanyan soon. The elders have commanded me to leave here and experience more of the world.
떠난다고요? 대관원을?
I do not think she's evil. I think she's on the wrong. She's gonna be on the wrong side, but I do not think she's evil at all. Just like Dong Baek was not evil, and Shi Chun is definitely not evil. You're leaving Dagwanyan.
결국 제게는 그날의 어떤 답도 해주시지 않은 채로 이렇게 떠나시는군요.
Nobody knows about the fucking day. Nobody knows about the day. Fucking hell. So you leave me now, still refusing to illuminate me the truths about that day. Totally calling that Bao Chai is evil. Yeah, she's gotta be.
왜?
Why?
왜 계속 그렇게 웃고만 계시는 건가요?
Why won't you stop smiling like that?
부디 다시 돌아오지 않기를 바라겠습니다.
Then I hope you'll never come back here again.
한때는 정답게 지내는 인연이었지만 모든 건
Damn. Oh god. Okay, Lindayu, you are ordered to come inside the mirror dungeon with us and see what happened in the past. I order you to come inside the mirror, not the mirror dungeon, but like the freaking Hong Lu's dungeon, story dungeon, and fucking see what happened in the past. Yeah, no, I do not think she's evil at all. Don't. We shared an intimate bond once, yet all is for naught.
지금은 하늘에도 땅에도 얽매임이 없고
Now I am unbound by the heavens, unbound by the dirt.
이 마음엔 기쁨도 슬픔도 남아있지 않아요.
still lies this heart of mine now, with emptiness wrought.
꽃이 필 때는 그것이 사랑스럽지만 시들어지게 되면 슬픔만 더하게 되니.
A blossom may be lovely now, but its wilting sharpens the blade of woe, the blade of hurt.
차라리 처음부터 만나지 않는 편이 좋았을 터.
Our meeting never should have come to pass.
너는 언제나 듣기에 어렵고 슬픈 말을 하는구나.
Hong Lu being annoyed. Sting. You always say things that are so difficult and saddening to hear.
제 장례는 일찌감치 치렀고 뒤늦게 오라버니께 인사라도 드렸으니.
My own funeral was held long ago, and now having met you for the final time,
부디 이곳에서 서로 죽을 때는
when we meet our ends here,
형체도 남지 않게 되는 한 줄기 연기가 되어 바람에 흩날리게 되길 바랄게요.
may we each become a lone thread of formless smoke, to be scattered to the winds. With that, you walked away from this.
아, 여러분들께는 소개를 미처 못해드렸네요.
Ah, looks like I forgot to introduce her to everyone.
어렸을 때 잠시나마 인연을 맺었던 아이랍니다.
Damn!
지금은 좋지 않은 상황에서 제외하게 되었지만요.
June, come on, Hong Lu. She's someone with whom I had a brief connection with in my childhood. Though I guess our reunion was made under pretty unfavorable circumstances. Yeah, she died and revived, most likely.
누군가의 호의로 이곳에 왔다.
Jeez. Fucking hell. A brief connection. Oof. That she has come here in service of another candidate means that we'll be enemies the next time we meet. You sound trailed off without vocalizing that sentiment inside.
인연이란 건 이토록 제멋대로 달라지는 것이니까요.
God damn it, Hong Lu! Connections are such fickle things after all. Elevator. Hong Lu muttered with a faint hint of loneliness as we entered the grand lift, enclosed by 4 pillars. The lift rises ploddingly. When I looked down, I could see the other candidates, still waiting for their lifts, looking up at us. Candidates whose fates may or may not intermingle with our own in this battle. Jabo, you!
너는 결코 이곳에서 살아나갈 수 없다.
You will never leave this place alive!
우리는 사활을 걸고 내 놈의 목을 칠 거야.
No matter what it takes, we will cut off your head! No matter what it takes! Yes, to Hermit Gamer on Twitch, I am using the Oswald voice for this guy. You'll forgive me for reusing that voice for him, I hope. Someone screams bitterly from beneath us, but the lift does not stop. Yeah, Pan did not send the assassins. I don't think so.
홍루군,
Young Hong Lu.
우리가 앞으로 만나게 될 자들은 전부 악인인 건가?
Are we to be battle villains henceforth in this quest?
저들에게는 저희가 악인인 것이겠죠?
But to them, we are the villains.
그렇다면 저희에게도 저들은 악인 것일까요? 의미 없는 분별이네요.
Then are they to be evil in our eyes? It's a distinction without a difference.
분명한 건 앞으로 만날 자들 중에서는
Well, whichever is the case, I'm pretty sure that
적과 아군을 구분하는 것만큼 의미 없는 짓은 없을 거예요.
Trying to draw a clear line between enemies and allies won't mean much. It seems that we finally arrived at our destination as the lift slowed down. Oh my god, and we're here. Oh my god. A tiny retcon from the Lobotomy Corp. Oh my god. From the Lobotomy Corp cutscene. Yeah, this was actually underground. Oh my god. Wow. This is one of the first CGs we ever saw from Lobotomy Corp remade. We were greeted by a sight that at first glance appeared as though it belonged outside. We were still clearly within the confines of Hong. Underneath the blue sky were two metal gates leading into a massive looming structure. Hello, the meow. Look to the stream. Red lights flickered ominously around the building.
이 넓은 공간을 건물 바깥처럼 꾸미려면 도대체 돈을 얼마나 쏟아부었으려나요?
Looks like they decorated this huge space to look like the outside. I can't even fathom how much money they must have poured into this project. And what would the space even used for?
가조 심사 2차전.
Family hierarchy evaluations round 2.
A disembodied voice echoed from the speakers with a buzz.
시작.
Begins now.
So it's a battle royale. In order to lift the curious us up here close. We didn't even get explained the rules.
이곳이 어디인지
Tell us, Honglu.
이제 알겠네요.
Oh, I finally recognize where we are.
와본 적 있는 곳이요?
Oh, Ryoshi's gonna be happy about a battle royale.
You've been here before?
여기는
This place is...
옛날에 공씨 가문이 운영하던 구 H사의 터랍니다.
Oh, the Kong family was the head of the previous H Corp. Oh, wow. So they weren't just a family in the... Oh. The site of the former H Corp that was once headed by the Kong family.
아직 그때의 상처가 채 아물지 않은 곳일 텐데 이제 새로운 피가 또 덮어지려나요?
This place still bleeds from the wounds made then. I wonder if we won't be spilling fresh blood over them today. We're surrounded by the loud and crowded bustle of the teeming audience. Oh, what's going on with Honglu? It looks like we're about to finish. Is Honglu smiling still, as he always has since our first meeting? What is his head here? I turn around to face him. Only to see a much younger Honglu. The deep sorrow in the child's eyes was about to overflow as if he were ready to burst into tears. What did he see? All these dead bodies around. Dun dun dun! Did Honglu watch Bina kill everybody? Oh my god. I love the callback to this, like, this one random scene from the original Lobotomy Corporation. How many winners are we gonna have? How many, are we gonna just, are they just gonna kill each other until there's 10 candidates left? And then something else between the top 10? That's what I meant. I just noticed this. Moving the screen around moves this fire here. And so, yeah. I hope to see y'all on Thursday. Where we will get to the epic conclusion. I mean, not conclusion even, epic continuation of this storyline. Oh my god, that's true. I wonder if Hong Lu is the one who called the Arbiter. I did pull for the Hay shows, I did, in the very first stream of this season. What I was wondering is how many are going to be eliminated in this round? Like, is it until there's 10 or like that's what I'm not sure of. I have more thread than I will ever know what to do with now because of the season change. Jeez. All right, you guys. I'll see y'all on Thursday. I don't know what's happening on Tuesday. My mods and I are working that out. But until then, I will say so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.